Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys. Well, that means the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Real Housewives of Dubai will both be back tonight, and we'll be covering it at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yes, I know that's a little bit different because normally we do our coverage on the next day, the day after, on Thursdays. But since we'll, be on the road, I think that it's only appropriate. We don't want to miss covering our recap. So we'll see you guys tonight. In the meantime, we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules news because it looks like great news for Tom and Tom. They did it. They opened Schwartz and Sandy's. Now we're going to talk about who attended the grand opening of Schwartz and Sandy's and what's going on Vanderpump Rules as of right now. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret that Tom and Tom have been working on this Schwartz and Sandy's opening for quite some time, okay? It really has been a while, but, at the end of the day, I see where a lot of people are going in on them on Twitter saying, why is it taking so long? What's going on? To be fair, when they were opening up Tom Tom or even Pump, Lisa Vanderpump, it takes a minute. And sometimes you say, I want to have it open by the beginning of the year in January, and it gets delayed until July. But there's permits involved. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of different moving parts that go into it in order to make something like this happen. So I think for them to be able to pull this off with one of their investors, I think it was actually fantastic. Tom and Tom joined us on stage at Spilling Tea Live Los Angeles. And when they did, they were talking about Schwartz and Sandy's and saying that they were hoping for a grand opening in the summer. The thing is, they pulled it off because they had a deadline. They got with Daily Mail, and this isn't the first time Daily Mail has covered a grand opening of one of the Vanderpump restaurants. They covered the grand opening of Pump, they covered the grand opening of Tom Tom, and now they're covering the grand opening of Schwartz and Sandy's. Actually, I was working the Daily Mail party for Tom Tom. I was supposed to be going on vacation at the time to go to Florida, and I got hired at Tom Tom, and Lisa asked me, can you work the Daily Mail opening party? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I have nothing going on, which really I did. I had a whole vacation booked and I lost my money because I'm the weirdo who doesn't book insurance on flights, but that's neither here nor there. Now, they had Daily Mail there, and they had a lot of the Vanderpump Rules cast members there, and I'm guessing it's because they were obviously filming. One of our good friends of the channel, Ryan Bailey, So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey, was also in attendance, and you could see on his Instagram that he was posting some photos, and I'm pretty sure that this grand opening is going to be a huge part of season 10 of Vanderpump Rules. Now, a lot of people were messaging me and saying, Adam, were you there? No, I'm on the other side of North America. I'm in Florida. They're in California. I was not there. People were also asking me, was Zach there? I don't know why Zach wasn't there, but no, I can say that he was not there. But who was there? Well, most of the Vanderpump Rules cast members. It looks like we had James, Raquel, which is interesting, his new girlfriend, Ali Luber. But I'm also wondering too, how awkward is this? There's so many awkward dynamics playing into this. Like if James is there and Raquel's there, are they so far past their engagement or the end of their engagement that it's okay for Raquel to be around Ali? Because it's kind of strange to me, but people do it. And for Ali, how is she going to handle the drama? This is her first time in front of reality TV, cameras, with the cameras in her face. And we know for a fact that she was actually a big fan of the show. So it's almost like she manifested this ish. And she's like, oh, I'm a big fan of the show, and now I'm going to make my presence known. But for Raquel, I also feel like she didn't listen, James. James was one of the first people to ever take me out to a nightclub. James was one of my first friends in Los Angeles, but I don't feel like Raquel is really missing out on a whole lot. Sometimes he would sit there and on camera, you would see him and he would be like, babe, I love you so much. I'm just so fucking mad. And you're like, what is going on? Like, do you need to go to kickboxing lessons? Do you need to go to therapy? I don't know what the hell is going on, but for Raquel, she's like, that's not my problem anymore. That's actually Ali's problem. So go on, girl. Good luck to you. I'm wishing you the best. Goodbye. Now, for Raquel, I think we're going to get to see her dating this summer, hopefully, or maybe even just focusing on what she went to school for. I'm not quite sure yet, but that's not the purpose of this video. Now, with Tom and Tom opening the bar, a lot of people wanted to know, would Katie Maloney be in attendance? And we can confirm based off of the photos that came out from Daily Mail that yes, she absolutely was. And when she hit the carpet with the Vanderpump Rules cast, she was actually standing right next to Tom Schwartz. So if you're wondering if there's drama, it looks like even if there's drama behind the scenes because of their divorce, they're putting up a united front. So we can't really take that away from them. We also saw Sheena and Brock. We saw Ariana Madix, which would, of course, be there. There were a few other cast members, and then there was Peter Madrigal. I feel like for Peter, and again, I'm not bashing anyone. Don't come after me. I feel like Peter, when I first started SUR, a lot of people don't know this, but Peter was my manager at the time. And Peter would say to me, he's like, I'm on the show and I got to do this stuff, but I also have to film. And I just bought this new BMW. I think it was like a Z3 or something. I don't know. It was like one of those 2-seater BMWs. And he's like, I'm Peter, I'm Peter from the show. And then women would walk in and they'd be like, oh my God, Peter, is that you? And he'd be like, oh, yes, it is me. And it's like, I always just thought that Peter, he loved the attention, but I'm not, again, bashing Peter because who goes on reality TV that does not like the attention? I think that's the silliest thing in the world. You wouldn't put yourself in front of cameras and put your entire life out there, or at least little 13-minute snippets of an episode. And when you're really filming for it feels like 24/7, but really it's 10 to 14 hours a day. Anyways, getting back to it, who does reality TV that does not like the attention? Now, we were wondering what Schwartz and Sandy's was all about, and looking at the photos, it seemed like it was really exciting. It was great. And when you ask Schwartz and Sandy, Tom and Tom, to describe their bar, they said it's a groovy, funky, semi-tropical cocktail lounge. We'll be playing music, delicious cocktails. It's like a friendly neighborhood lounge. I think people are really going to dig it. We love Franklin Village. I think I can speak for Tom and I. It's like one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Los Angeles. We hope the neighborhood accepts us because we're super proud to be a part of it. And that's what Tom Sandoval told, Dumois. And I hope that the neighborhood loves them. And I hope this all works out for them. And I actually really love the Toms. I think that this is a huge, huge, huge milestone for them because they didn't have Lisa Vanderpump's help, and Lisa Vanderpump was also in attendance. So good for you, Toms. Bring this one home. Now, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. If you go to Los Angeles, where's the first place that you're stopping? This is a great kind of little poll I'm doing through the comment section of this video. Are you going to SUR first, Pump, Tom, or Schwartz and Sandy's? Go ahead and comment below and let me know also, what do you want to see? What do you hope to see out of season 10 of the Vanderpump Rules franchise? I need to know. I want to hear your opinions. And before you go, don't forget that tonight we're going live at 10:10 p.m. Eastern, 10:10 p.m. Eastern for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Dubai recap. Go ahead, smash that like button if you haven't. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to get subscribed. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.